Hey guys, today I got my hands on some Jones Road beauty stuff. Mostly the Miracle Balm because that is the stuff that I kept getting ads for on my Instagram, and it kept targeting me because I am in my 40s and this is supposed to be the no makeup look for slightly more mature skin. So, for me, I don't really wear concealers and heavy makeups because when I do, you kind of do see the little bit of the wrinkles on my skin. So this is supposed to be super moisturizing and more balmy feeling and make your skin look really youthful and fresh. So let's get into it and let's see if that's the truth. Okay, so first of all, I apologize for my hair. I am not having the best hair day today, so I just put it back. Does look like a mess. Anyways, I did start with ISDIN photo. I really like it. It's tinted, so it kind of gives me a nice base and a nice little like glow and a like glowy, dewy kind of base to start with. And it's SPF, so gotta start with that. Okay, now I got the foundation. I got it in a light. And this is the one, this is what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen it all over Instagram. It just looks like a creamy hot mess. It's like, well, how do I apply it? I don't know. I'm gonna just use my fingers. And it's pretty thick, but I don't think you're supposed to use like a lot. There was apparently a viral TikTok or something that some girl put a ton on her face. And Bobby Brown, who is the creator of this makeup, she shot back with her own funny video saying, girl, basically that's not how you're supposed to use it. Like a little bit goes a long way. So I think I actually probably used a little bit too much, to be honest with you, because I'm having to really rub it in, whereas I don't think that was really like I needed to put that much. I just think a little bit would have looked nice. So it's definitely moisturizing. I mean, you can see that my skin looks really dewy and, just like I came out of a sauna sweating. Although that does usually give like a nice kind of youthful like finish. I feel like when it's a little bit on the shiny, some people don't like, they like the shiny look, like you're gonna have to go in with some powder. But I always think that always makes me personally, like I like the way that my skin looks when it's glowy like this and dewy looking. I like it. But it's definitely moisturizing. So it kind of, you're not gonna get any coverage. Eyelash. You're not gonna get any coverage at all, but it is gonna give you a nice, like kind of glowy finish type of look. It's kind of, honestly, it's like a glorified moisture, like a tinted moisturizer. It's kind of really what it is. It's slightly tinted. It does give you that, dewy, shiny look. So if you don't like that, this isn't for you. But if you like that no makeup look, where it kind of looks, this, honestly, this is great for if you're going to the gym. Because, sometimes you go to the gym and you see these girls like caked up with all this makeup. Like, what are you doing? Like, that looks terrible. I think those girls really should tone it down. Maybe use this, because this is actually one of those looks where it definitely looks like you've got something going on your face. Like, it does look like you've got makeup on, but not overdoing it. So, and I think it's also really good, probably better for girls like Hailey Bieber, who has like the smoothest, most perfect skin, no imperfections at all. This would be great for her, because she doesn't have anything to cover up. But if you've got things that you need to cover up, this might not do the trick. You might have to go over it with a concealer, which defeats the whole purpose of this makeup. So that is the What's It foundation. Like you can still see all my, like sunspots and stuff on my face. Not doing a very good job of covering. Now, this is the Miracle Balm and Magic Hour. This kind of has it's like a shimmer. So you can see it's got a nice shimmer to it, which I like. That's pretty. So I'm gonna put this on my eyes because I always like to put shimmer on my eyes and a little bit on my cheek. And this one, they say that you can, let's see what this one is. Yeah, this one's like more of a highlighter, this color. But again, it's like super creamy and sticky. So if you don't like sticky makeup, because it's not gonna dry, it doesn't dry, it like stays sticky, like it looks sticky. So, I mean, it's great for, you know, maybe the winter when it's really dry outside and you need that extra moisturizer. I think this makeup is probably really good for you. But if you live in like a humid, hot, like Miami weather, this thing is just not gonna melt your face off. Okay, next thing I have is the Miracle Balm in Sunkissed. It's a little darker, but they're not that pigmented. So even though it looks super dark here, it's not that pigmented. Like when you put it on, here, I'll put it on this arm. It's like when you rub it in, because it comes off. This is like a more gold shimmery one. You see, very gold and shimmery. So I'll put a little bit of this one on my cheeks. Kind of like more of a contour. And then the last one that I got, I didn't get that many things from her because I just really wanted to test it out first before I committed, because the reviews were so, you know, so good and then so bad, like nothing in between. It was just like people either hate it or love it. The next one I got was the Miracle Balm in Flushed. It's kind of a pinky color. I think this was, you know, this is good for a blush, or you can even put it on your lips. I'm gonna put it on my lip. And I could use a little bit more color on my cheeks. Okay. So there you have it. This is kind of what it looks like, if you can see. Very dewy look. I don't know if I love it. I definitely would never buy the foundation again. I'm never going to use it. Like, it's just, I don't think it gives me, I mean, you can still see all my sunspots. You can see all my imperfections on my skin. Again, like maybe if I was going on a hike and I wanted to look somewhat refreshed and, you know, dewy looking, then yeah, I would use it. Or again, yeah, like maybe if I was going to the gym. But at the same time, because it's so sticky, like if you're working out and sweating, like it's gonna be gross. Like you're gonna feel gross. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm the biggest fan of this makeup. I definitely wouldn't wear the foundation. Like I think that was a waste of money for me. But I actually didn't mind like the highlighting stick, the Magic Hour I liked. And what color did I like? I liked Flush too, because it actually gave me a little bit more color. And I don't mind that dewy look. So in the wintertime when it's super cold and dry, this makeup actually I might go to, but I would gravitate more to the blushes and the highlighters. So the Miracle Balms are probably the one I would gravitate to. But they're like huge. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish this. I don't know, unless you're one of those girls who wear a lot of makeup, which I actually don't that much, but yeah. So overall, I don't think that I would personally recommend Jones Road makeup. I wasn't that impressed. Ultimate test too is to see how it lasted all day. I'm gonna go ahead and put some some mascara on and go about my day, and I'll be back in about a couple, 3-4 hours, you know, not even a full day, and see what it looks like then. That'll be the ultimate test. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back, and it's been like 4 or 5 hours now, and my skin definitely, still looks dewy. I don't really have any blush left. The blush kind of disappeared really quickly. You can kind of see the shimmer is still there, if you can see on my eyelids, but the blush did not last. So yeah, but my skin, you know, you can totally see my brown spots still. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Jones Booty. That's my final decision. No on What the Foundation. When they say What the Foundation, it really exactly is that. What the Foundation is not a foundation. It's just a glorified tinted moisturizer. So if that's what you're into and you have really dry skin and you don't want like a foundation look at all, and you have really nice skin and you're not trying to cover anything up, this is definitely for you. Go buy it. It does make your skin look dewy, and it does, I definitely, if I had to choose between a thick foundation versus this, I would pick this over that. So I'm not a thick foundation girl. I don't like too much coverage anyways. My favorite right now is actually just using the Crunchy Sunlight. It's a sunscreen, but it's got a good coverage on it, not overly aggressive, and not super light either. And then also my other one, for nighttime, my go-to is Victoria Beckham. It's light, makes your skin look good too. You still get that dewy look on it with that as well. So yeah, won't be purchasing any more Jones Beauty, which is a shame because I really do like Bobbi Brown makeup, but this for me just did not work. Yeah, I don't actually, to be honest with you, I'm gonna take that back. I don't mind the highlighter. The highlighter was nice. It's really subtle, and it still gives me like a nice glow. You can see it has like a shine on it, and my eye it's not super creasy. You see one line there, but that's standard, I think, with any makeup I ever use. I always get that one line, but it's not, it's not bad. It does give me kind of a youthful look when I use this versus some of my other highlighting sticks. So I might use that. That's the one thing I think I'm going to stick with. The blush was, no. Again, maybe if I'm in the desert and it's super dry, instead of using my regular powder brush, I'll pop this out. But I don't go to the desert that often, so I don't know if it's going to really make sense for me to buy any more of this beauty product. And yeah, just going to keep the ones I have and not repurchase them. So that's my review. Hopefully it helps you decide if you want to buy it or not. Thanks for watching my video. And if there's anything else you want me to buy and review for you, go ahead and comment below. I'd be happy to do that. Thanks, guys. Bye.